Macho Mandalorian is here! Oh, yeah!
Hey guys, Django Fett here, and I went to another Comic Con, and this time it was in Annapolis, which is nearby from where I live, but I went to another Comic Con, couldn't resist myself, so I got a bunch of other stuff, as you can see. So, yeah, a lot of prints and comics and bunch of stuff that I got from Comic Con that I just could not resist in getting. Please check out my Baltimore Comic Con haul, by the way, too. I'll put a link down below in the description, and the vlog as well. Both of the videos, links will be in the description. So let's start with the top left print and work our way down. Okay, we have a Fallout Vault-Tec, America's First Choice in nuclear shelters. Be safe, be smart, reserve your spot, prepare for underground, brighter tomorrow, underground. I love these prints. This is the artist Angela McKendrick, who also did a bunch of works that I got from her Baltimore Comic Con. So she was here again in Annapolis, and I just couldn't resist myself, bought a bunch of them, and this is a Fallout print. I actually don't have a proper Fallout one, to be honest. Let me show you guys real quick. It's actually a Perks poster from the Fallout 4 video game, but the thing is, it's really hard to tell which is which. There's no lettering or what each perks are, so it's kind of a disappointing poster overall. I got this free with the Fallout 4 Xbox One version, but I have the PC version. And then we have Star Trek, explore the galaxy, join Starfleet today. I don't have any prints dealing with Star Trek, but I'm glad I have this, you know. Then we have a really smart print, The Good, the Bad, the Smuggler. This is a play on The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. It's got Han Solo, Chewbacca, and then we have Boba Fett in the background. And you can see like this little cowboy hat in the back too, which is really kind of really good take on The Good, the Bad, the Ugly overall. I like it. This is a Red Hood, the Red Hood from the Batman series. We got the the bats in the background, the Batman logo in the back. I just love her prints because it's like this movie or propaganda or some type of agenda going along with each of these prints, and it has all the characters from the Red Hood series. Movie themes or propaganda or advertisement of some sort. And then we have Doctor Strange. This is a 70s twist to it because he's a reality bending trippy guy, so I wanted to get a print on him. I wanted to get ahead on the game because I loved Ant-Man, I loved Black Panther. Those are characters I knew nothing about. Same is with Doctor Strange. So who knows, Doctor Strange could be an amazing character. They got Benedict Cumberbatch, so they nailed that part. So we'll see how it goes with the movie, but I have a feeling I'm going to really love it, so I wanted to get this print in advance. Marvel has really owned characters that you don't know anything about, and just played with that and made you just love them overall. And then we have, this is a Bioshock print, Welcome to Rapture. Big Daddy in the back and little sister in the front. And I got this print actually for my brother, who I think he will really appreciate. But I just wanted to get it for him because he's a big Bioshock guy. I actually have a Big Daddy Bioshock figure for myself and for my brother. So I got him also this one. And then we have these smaller little magnets that she did as well. This is Gandalf, Lord of the Rings. And then we have on the outside of his face the Lord of the Rings or the ring emblem with Frodo in the background. And then we have a Boba Fett magnet, Imperial Bounties Collected. I love these magnets. They're just smaller version of the prints, and you can just put them on your fridge. They're fucking great. I love these things. And that is the Angela McKendrick artwork. So next up is this Tron Legacy print. This is a character from Tron Legacy, Olivia Wilde, who plays as her. This is just, I love Tron Legacy. I think it's a truly an underrated film, and it's got the this computer futuristic art style in the background. I just love this overall. I loved her character in the movie. I love the movie so much, so I don't have anything dealing with Tron Legacy, so man, Tron Legacy is just so underrated. Please go watch that, please. Moving on, we have a Spawn print. We have 3 little pieces that I got from this artist. This is just a badass Spawn with the chains, the cape. This is just a really pissed off Spawn with the green eyes as well, with the moon and the fire in the background. He's in just a living hell. It's hard to do a really great Spawn unless you're Todd McFarlane, but this guy is probably the second best artist I've seen done Spawn. Then we have Captain America and Iron Man facing off in the Civil War image. I'm just not a big fan of how they did Iron Man's lights. It's really hard to tell, to see how Iron Man's face is. It's really hard to tell, but I love this. This is just a recreation of a scene from Captain America Civil War, and there's an image of that too. But I just love seeing this drawing of Captain America and Iron Man, and it just looks exactly from that, straight up. So I was just glad to have that. Then we have a really cool take. This is a Lord of the Rings scene. This is from Mordor, and you got Mount Doom, the lava, and you got Boba Fett carrying Frodo, dragging Frodo to Sauron to collect that bounty. But I just love this overall because you can see the clouds, the smoke, the fire, the lava. It's just an atmospheric print overall. This is just straight up Mordor right here. And it's crazy seeing just a Star Wars character just emerge and just drag this little guy around. I thought it was just really funny and really cool. Combining Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, match made in heaven. And this is a Firefly print from the Firefly TV series. This is the Serenity ship. Really fucking cool. I mean, looks like the real deal. We got the cat planet in the background, and we have like this really cool map of all the worlds in the Firefly universe. I love seeing all these different maps from like all these different regions, you know, in these different worlds, and I just love just contemplating and just looking at little maps, you know, Lord of the Rings, you name it. Just really cool seeing that. I've never seen a map of the Firefly universe, so it's really cool seeing that. And then we have Bane from the Dark Knight Rises movie. I say what you want about Bane, I loved him in the movie. There was some faults he had, but I loved it. This is just a little picture that I got from Comic Con. This just didn't really cost me that much, but it looked really cool. It's got Tom Hardy as Bane, who was badass. It just says Rise, and it's just pretty cool. Then we have these little smaller prints. This is from Powerpuff Girls. I love Powerpuff Girls. I gotta admit, from the old Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network was badass back in the day. So we got Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup on the top. Just the original forms. It looks fucking great. And then we have a twist on these characters with Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup, Captain America, Iron Man, and Hulk. I thought this was really cool. I love seeing these different takes on the artwork. I don't like it to be the same thing over and over again. So changing it up, making it more weird, just changing it completely is pretty awesome. I love seeing people do that. I love the imagination that goes into these little, these little things like this. Then we have Build-A-Bear, Space Marine, Nerf, and it's just really funny. He gave me like these like little Build-A-Bear prints, and I just thought it was really funny to see like a bear as a Space Marine. I thought it was just really funny. And then we have Cobra Commander Build-A-Bear with the Cobra Commander symbol or Cobra symbol in the background, which I love. I love Cobra, by the way. Hail Hydra, no, but it's just really funny just seeing these little ears on Build-A-Bear, just really funny. It's great because I got these 6, and then I got these 2 for free, the Build-A-Bear ones. And that's it for the prints, so moving on to the toys. This is technically not part of Comic Con. This was actually from a nearby FYE. But I got the Godzilla Funko Pop 6-inch. This is the Atomic Breath Glow in the Dark Packs Previews Godzilla, which has the glowing eyes, mouth, claws, and the scales in the back. Actually glow in the dark, which is really fucking cool. There are so many different variants of Godzilla. This is the one I wanted to get, the Atomic Breath one. I gotta show you guys this one of these days, take a picture and show it to you guys because it's really fucking cool. Because It just all glows in the dark, including the spikes in the background or in the back, and it's just, I love it. I fucking love this Funko Pop. It's really hard to find, so I found it at FYE and I had to get it right away. And this one I got for a really great deal. This is the Game of Thrones Ned Stark figure. I actually already have a bunch of these other figures from Funko, but I just saw this and it was just a really great deal, and this is just Ned Stark, played by Sean Bean. I just love Sean Bean and I love Ned Stark. He was instantly my favorite character in Game of Thrones. It's just a 10-inch figure, a regular statue, and it just has like on the left there's a sword you can just connect to his fist. There's just so many different ones as well, but I got this one. I just saw it instantly and I had just like, I have to get this. And if you guys want to pause and read the rest of this, go ahead. And then of course there are the comics. You can't just go to Comic Con and not get any comics. I mean, come on. Alright, we got Godzilla #1, Rage Across Time. I don't know anything about Godzilla or the comics, but this is really fucking cool. I love this cover because this series is about Godzilla back in time. So he is in medieval Japan and Mongolia, or I should say facing off against the Mongols, and it's really great because the artwork just symbolizes the feudal Japan era. And we got Gigon and I forget the other guy, but I'm not keen with my Godzilla stuff, but I really want to get into it. This is just really great artwork. I mean, this is just what sold me, so I had to get this. And it's not a bad read. It's a great comic overall. It's just so fucking badass. And then the next issue is The Fall of the Gods, where Godzilla faces off against the gods, which is really fucking cool. So they're going back in time gradually with this series. So I can't wait to get into more. So this was just really fucking cool. I was glad to have this. Definitely recommend this comic. Please get this. Then we have the Dishonored comic, Dishonored #1, Dishonored #2. I've been meaning to get these for a while. I just could not find them, even at a comic convention, could not find them. But this is #1 and #2. There's 4 issues in the series, so hopefully I can find 3 and 4 easily, hopefully, but it's been pretty hard just to find 1 and 2. So these comics pretty much set up the events for Dishonored 2, the video game, which is coming out shortly. Cannot wait for that, by the way, so I wanted to get the comic series for that. And there's also a novel as well, just one short novel, which I probably won't read, but there is a novel as well, which is really cool. Okay, and then we have all of the Star Wars comics that I got. So the Dark Horse stuff is pretty hard to find, but this is Star Wars Bounty Hunters Phoenix Kill. This is a one-off issue of Phoenix Kill, pretty much the main hero from Crimson Empire, or anti-hero, whatever you want to call him. But this is just a one-off series. They have Boba Fett and a bunch of others with these Bounty Hunter series. I don't know if there's an omnibus that collects this, but I wanted to get this ahead in advance because I don't think I have this comic in any of the omnibuses. And then all of the Crimson Empire series, Crimson Empire Volume 1, so Crimson Empire #2, #3, #4, #5. All of these fucking covers are amazing, by the way. And #6. So this completes my Crimson Empire Volume 1. I still need to get Volume 2. Volume 3, I actually got the paperback. I should be getting that pretty shortly. Cannot wait to read that. But I have not seen one issue of Crimson Empire 3, which is shocking to me. But I've seen Crimson Empire 1 and 2, which is really weird to me. And then I got this one by accident. This is Tales #7. I looked at my collection and I just found out I actually already have this one, but this is an alternate Boba Fett version, so I'm actually going to be keeping this one, but I am going to be looking to resell the other one. So this is Tales #7. Then we have a couple of these that are pretty cheap. This is the whole set, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, the comic series. 4 issues for $5, which is a really freaking great deal. It's a steal. I don't actually have the omnibus when it comes to the comic series of the movies, but I need to get into that, and but I'll probably be selling that one. And then we have Star Wars Jedi Council. I actually already have the omnibus form of this, but I am going to be selling this. 4 issues, $5. Great freaking deal. And so I'll be reselling this. And then lastly is Star Wars Infinity's A New Hope. 4 issues. This was $5 as well. I actually already have the omnibus of this. It deals with A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. It's just an alternate take and a different take on the Star Wars movies, and they're all completely different from one another, and they're all really fucking good. They're really fucking good. I wish they did episodes 1, 2, and 3 as well, but they never got the chance to do that. But this is a great series, but I'll be looking to resell this comic. So that's my haul from Annapolis Comic Con, guys. That's my collection. Just a lot of stuff, okay? Just a lot of stuff. I am going to be taking a break for a while. Like, not until next year, but god damn, I've been just spending and spending. So I'm going to be taking quite a break from all of this, saving up for next year. But yeah, that's all of the amazing stuff. Once again, another great haul. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this haul. Press that like button, would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Django Fett. And please check out my Baltimore Comic Con videos, my vlog video, as well as my haul video. The links will be down below in the description. Please check them out. And I'm gonna end this right here, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.